welcome or welcome back to today's video. We are going to be doing another press-on nail set. I'm going to go in with my Melody Susie Jelly Nude Base. This is in this cute pink color, and I am just going to be applying that to all of the nails and then curing in my big lamp for a full 60 seconds. I did do about 2 coats of this color. I'm going to go in with this blue color in my liner brush, and I'm just going to start my Frenchies. Thumbnail and the middle finger are both going to have this blue color. For my Frenchies, I do like to do the T method, so I do like to do a line in the middle where I want my French to end, and then I do one long line down the middle. That way, when I connect my 2 lines for my French on the right and the left side, it will both come into the middle. Then I just go ahead and take my liner brush and finish filling out the rest of the French and then curing. Now I'm just going to repeat that same process for the middle finger, and I do a line, horizontal line in the middle, then I do a vertical line right down, then I connect the lines on the right and the left side to the line that we made vertically. And here are those Frenches. They came out super good. Now we're going to go in with this white color from Sun UV, and we're going to do another French on the pointer finger. Again, I'm doing that same T method. Here is that all done, and now I'm going to go in with my nail pigment powder, and I am going to be making a ombre effect for a couple of these nails. First, we're going to go in with this purple color. I am taking my sponge to place on this ombre effect. For this ombre look, since we did go ahead and do those Frenches, this white color that I used from Sun UV already had a kind of tacky layer once I finished curing, so it made it a lot easier for the nail pigment powder to adhere to. But if you apply a gel polish and it does not have a tacky layer after you're done curing, you will need to go in with some base coat or a gel that leaves a tacky layer after curing. That way the nail pigment powder can adhere a lot better. And as you can see, after I've done curing that second layer of base coat, it is applying a lot better and a lot darker, just how I want it to be. And here is what that looks like all finished and cured. Now we're going to go in with this orange polish from Beetles, and we're going to make a French tip on the ring finger. Again, I am following the T method for my French. So as you guys see, I am filling in my French with the liner brush. If you're doing Frenches, you don't have to necessarily fill out the French tip with your liner brush. Once you have the base of the French down, you can go in with the bottle brush. I just find it better to continue using the liner brush because it gives me less streaks. I just feel like when I use the bottle brush, once I have my French base down, it comes out a little streaky and not even. Maybe that's a me thing. I guess you can also like flip the nail over, that way everything can be even. But I find when I just continue applying the polish with the liner brush, everything comes out even as is. I don't have to flip it over or do any extra work. Cure that in my big lamp for 60 seconds, and here's what that looks like. Now we're going to go in with this Beetles polish. This is a yellow cute spring gel polish, and we are going to make the last French on the pinky finger, doing another, yet again, T method. And now that we have all the Frenchies done for the nails, came out super cute. They're already looking so good. We're gonna go in with some more base coat, and we are going to be doing some more ombre with the nail pigment powder. So I'm just going to be applying this base coat to all of the nails besides the pointer fingers, since we already completed that ombre effect already. Once I have applied the base coat to all of the nails, I'm going to cure my big lamp for a full 60 seconds, and then we'll get started with the pigment powder. I am going to be using this pink color first, and I'm going to go ahead and start on the pinky finger. I wanted to do on the outsides to follow the inspo picture, and I wanted to apply the pink nail pigment powder onto the left side of the pinky nail, and then we're going to go in with the orange on the right side of the pinky nail. Again, if you want your colors to be darker, all you would do is just apply a layer of base coat, cure that, and go in with another layer of your nail pigment powder. It's up to you about how dark or light you want it. As you can see, I'm just changing my brush out because I'm switching to a different color just to keep everything a little bit more clean and precise. I did want to go for a darkish type of look, a very vibrant look, so I did go in about 2 layers of the nail pigment powder. One thing about nail pigment powder that I have learned is that if you really want a good outcome for your nail pigment powder, you want to dab on the nail pigment powder at first. You don't want to wipe or swipe. You want to just dab, keep dabbing. One thing that I used to do when I first started using nail pigment powder is I would dab, and then I would swipe. And in some cases, you may need to swipe, but majority of the time, you just need to keep dabbing. You need to keep dabbing, and if you're looking for a more vibrant outcome, then you need to apply another layer. So that is a little piece of beginner advice that I can give you guys. So for this ring finger, I do want to take that same reddish / orangish nail pigment powder, and we are going to go along the left side and the right side of the ring finger and just blending everything upwards. Now I'm going to go ahead and change my brush. That way I can pick up some of that purple nail pigment powder and start on the thumbnail. I actually messed up on this nail. In the inspo picture, I did the nails backwards. Purple nail pigment powder was supposed to go on the middle finger, but I accidentally kind of got confused since 2 of the nails are blue. But you know, this design still came out tea. The design still came out cute. So it's perfectly okay. And I'm just going to follow those same steps that I've been doing to apply the nail pigment powder with the other nails to this nail. So I did apply about 2 layers of this nail pigment powder. . Now that that's all done, I'm going to go in with this black color from Goy and my liner brush, my 8mm liner brush, and I'm going to make some animal print. I don't know if you would call these animal print or like zebra nail print, but they kind of look like zebra nail print to me. I have only did zebra nail print maybe like 3 times, and this is probably like my 3rd time, and I still have to get the hang of it because it's like I started and it looks fine, but then I just continue to keep adding on and adding on and adding on and it starts to look a little bit crazy, but it's okay. More practice, I'll get better at it. Like I said, it still turned out cute, but I will say, if you're looking on how to do this design, it's really more of like less is better, less is more. But once I'm all done with the design, I'm going to go ahead and cure that for a full 60 seconds. Now I'm going to go in with this Beetles purple color. This is a very nice bright purple color, and my dotting tool, and I'm just going to make polka dots along the thumbnail because we are going to create that leopard print look. Once I'm all done applying the polka dots of that purple gel, I am going to cure that, and then we're going to go in with some black polish and just outline those purple polka dots to go ahead and finish out that leopard print look. top this nail off, I did go in with that same purple and a smaller dotting tool, and I just made small tiny little dots just to kind of emphasize the design a little bit more. Of course, once I'm all done with that, here's how it came out. Now I'm going to go in with my Rhinestone glue and my liner brush, and we are going to make some line art on the pointer finger. So I am taking a glob of that rhinestone glue, making sure that I have a good bead, and then just sliding it down to the end of the nail. Once I'm done with that, I am going to flash cure for about 30 seconds and repeat that same process. And here is how that looks. Super cute. Now I'm going to go ahead and start on the flower. I am using this brand that I got from Amazon in the pink color. I did roll out a medium-sized ball. I placed that on top of the lid and then rolled it into a long line. This is how I like to get close to perfect sizes of balls for my flowers. And I'm just going to go ahead and map out 5 small balls. Once I have that, I'm going to place all the flowers onto the nail. As you guys can see, half of the nail is matte because I do go in with a matte top coat when I am dealing with like 3D art that requires building gel, because I just find it easier for the gel to stick to. Then I'm just going to go in with my silicone tool and make imprints on the flower. So as you can see, I am pressing lightly. I'm not pressing a lot. And then once I am done, I'm taking the pointy end of that silicone tool and just bringing the bottom of that flower into the surface of the nail. Once I'm all done with my flower, I am going to flash cure for 30 seconds, and then I'm going to go ahead and add some gold beads in the middle of the flower just to bring it out and make it look a lot better. Now I'm going to take the Leopard rhinestone glue and I'm going to make some water droplets to all of the nails. For these water droplets, I am just squeezing out some gel, making sure I place it onto the nail, and once I'm ready to take it off, I do start to do circular motions with my hands. That way, that water droplet can remain a perfect circle. Once I'm all done placing all the dewdrops onto the nail, I am curing on each nail. That way those water droplets won't spread out and deform. Then I'm just going to cure everything in my big lamp for a full 60 seconds. And here is how this design came out. I love this set so much. I think this is my favorite set by far. Every nail is different and super intricate and cute. I would say this nail set is pretty beginner friendly. I mean, I am a beginner and I found it easy. The set is enjoyable and is perfect for the spring/summertime. So let me know down in the comments which one is your favorite nail. And as always, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!